So last night, as I'm about to turn off my TV for the night and go to sleep, what do I see on SportsCenter right before I'm about to turn it off? The Sacramento Kings trade DeMarcus Cousins to the Pelicans. Now, this is pretty big news, even though there were some rumors going on saying that the Kings and Pelicans reached an agreement a little before the All-Star game started. There was kind of talks all throughout, right before that All-Star game. And, of course, like 90 minutes after the game, or possibly maybe about 90 minutes to about an hour, about 2 hours, they finally announced this trade publicly. But the Kings, they got some pretty decent returns. They got Buddy Hield, Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, and a future first, second-round pick. But I still think the Pelicans won this trade because they're getting DeMarcus Cousins, who was kind of on the market. Like, there were rumors that he could be traded to the Lakers, but they didn't want to give up Brandon Ingram, or was going to get traded to Boston possibly. But they didn't want to get rid of anybody because they feel like they didn't want to trade anybody away because they feel like they have their team set for the moment. It's like the Celtics they were trying to push to get Gordon Hayward, but they're probably going to wait till free agency in the offseason. I think there was another one, maybe DeMarcus Cousins would get traded to the Bulls, but they didn't want to they didn't want to trade away Jimmy Butler. There could have been a bunch of different things. Because that was just some things that I was seeing on rumors. Whether or not they were like real sources or whether there was just random people trying to troll the internet. DeMarcus Cousins was a big prospect off the market. The Pelicans are 11th in the Western Conference right now. So, pairing up DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis, if they can get some wins together, they can sneak into the playoffs. And some think the Pelicans and the Warriors would be a great, interesting playoff matchup. But what happened the last time these two played each other in the playoffs? Well, the Warriors won 5, and it wasn't really an entertaining series. So let's just slow down just a little bit, because I'm sure DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis haven't even practiced together yet, with the exception of the All-Star weekend. I'm sure they've barely even talked since the All-Star game ended. So let's kind of slow down a little bit. Sure, I think this is going to work out for the Pelicans long term, but let's just not make all these things like what everyone did with the Knicks, saying, oh, let's not overhype this like what we did with the Knicks when they got Derrick Rose, and then they signed Joakim Noah. Let's not get into that hype yet. But still, even though I think this is a perfect thing, let's just not assume anything. Because DeMarcus Cousins kind of had his issues in Sacramento. He was getting frustrated. He didn't have a supporting cast. But right now the Pelicans did the smart move, and they're starting to give Anthony Davis some supporting cast members. Because right now Anthony Davis is about to hit his prime, if he's not there already. So right now they have to give him the supporting cast. Kind of like before LeBron left Cleveland the first time to go to Miami. He didn't have the supporting cast around him, so he just left. They were fearing that Anthony Davis would do the same thing when he became a free agent. So not only do you get a big player in DeMarcus Cousins, but you probably have Anthony Davis staying long term. Sure, you had to give up a lot to get this person, but it's still a great trade. Anyway, that's going to do it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, JB Talk Sports. Have a good day, everybody. I will see you next time.